Hi everybody, welcome along. Nigel here, Nigel's Modelling Bench. And yes, you haven't heard from me in a while. You may be able to tell my voice is a little bit croaky. I basically pretty much lost my voice for most of this month already, so wasn't able to put a video up. So this one's coming a bit late. It's my September update and thank yous. Today is Friday the 6th of September 2019, in case you're watching this sometime in the future. Thank you very much to everybody who subscribed. 4,822 as of today, so we're getting very close to that magic 5,000, which I cannot believe. Mojo is coming back. I have been doing some work, and I'll show you in a minute what I've been up to. I've made myself a paint rack, so got more room now on the bench with the slide out drawers gone, so the paint is all on the wall now. So I'll put some pictures up of that here, and if you want to see a list of the wood that I used and the links I cut and everything, I'll happily put that up for you in another video. I've been doing some resin parts. The resin engine cores and the fuel tanks are now available on eBay. They're obviously slightly more expensive because eBay costs money. So yeah, they're slightly more expensive than they were, but they're easier for you to order now. You can just go to eBay and buy them. And I try to sort of keep them updated, sort of 5 available sort of thing. So if you can't find them on eBay, perhaps drop me an email. I may have let it slip. My email, by the way, is nigelsmodelingbench@gmail.com if you want to email me about anything. I've also been working on the B52 from Model Collect, and I want to give Model Collect a shout out here. If you remember, I spoke before in another video where you saw my review of the upgrade set, which you can get from modelcollect.com for $15, and you get for that a new nose, new fuselage front section, basically a full set of flaps, a full set of the aftermarket set of weapons they do, and the tail as well. So you get all that for $15, and what they're saying is you're not actually paying for it, you're paying $15 for postage. Well, I think it's an absolute bargain myself, because the weapon set is probably nearly that. But yeah, as I say, I contacted him and said that the fuselage was all bent and the flaps were broken. So he replied within hours, which I couldn't believe. I think I mentioned this before. And then he sent me another set of parts. Wow, thank you very much. So what I did, I managed to get the old bent up fuselage halves and glued them together. So just to show you what I've been up to, this is the original G fuselage nose section. As you can see, the shape all around here is all wrong. The ECM antenna on the front is all wrong. The shell. I'll put some photos up because the lighting here and forward facing camera is not great. So then what Model Collect did, as part of the upgrade set, they give you this, which is the nose section with a corrected shape. He's also done a bit of work on the ECM antenna there, and the ECM antennas on the side are probably a bit small and out of shape, but the forward looking infrared on the bottom is also out of shape. Again, like I say, I'll put some comparison photos up. So me, in returning, getting my mojo back, after I finished that Sherman that you saw, I've been doing some work around getting some corrections done. So you can see I'm working on this. It's got some tape on it so that I can break these off afterwards. And basically I've removed all the detail from this nose section. Now this is the one that was bent, and I've had to sort of clamp it down and get it all straight and everything. And it was one half that was bent. It was actually the starboard side that was bent. The port side was fine. So I had a good guide to go to, and I had the other parts as well. So I managed to get it all bent and correct, and the glazing fits in there beautifully. So you can see I've removed the ECM antennas from the sides. I'm going to remake them. The ECM antenna on the front there is removed, and you can see I'm also enlarging the flare on the bottom there and getting them more correct. And when you actually put them next to the kit parts, you can see there's quite a difference. If I can show you, the lighting is not being favourable. So I'll put some photos up of that, and you can see what I'm doing. And I've also done, here is the ECM antenna for the top of the nose, this time with a flange on it. So, and the good news is, as you know, with me with my resin, I'm going to be making all of this in resin. I may even attempt to make a complete resin nose section, because I think you'll be able to slot the cockpit in from behind. Because the other thing is the top ejection doors are in the wrong place and they're too small. The front here, these ejections for the pilots, they're too small. And there's nothing at all on the bottom of the fuselage for the downward ejecting seats for the radio guys. So basically I'm going to scribe all that and everything, and I don't know. The trouble is, I think with making the complete nose out of resin, it would be extremely brittle. And would probably lose shape, and also I've got to consider trying to ship it as well, so I'll probably just make all these separate bits that you can glue on. So yeah, I'll get some pictures up of that. One other thing about Patreon, I've had an email from Patreon and it's saying that because of new GDPR rules, if you live in Europe you will know all about this. Sometimes now when you make a purchase using your card on the internet, it asks you some strange questions like what's the last restaurant you ate in, and you got to think back to when you last used your card in a restaurant, and it's a bit strange. Apparently Patreon are being forced to do the same, so if you pledge money via your bank with a card or something, then apparently they're going to be asking you for proof of who you are or something. So yeah, that's the way it goes. Sorry about that, I had a cough there. I also want to say a big thank you to all the people that have added their names to the list on Patreon. So we've got Joe W, Larry K, Jason R, Richard Svensson, John M, Thomas W, and Mike G. So thanks very much for pledging money. A few people have dropped out, that's absolutely fine, and then more people have come on. So basically, slowly the money's building up. They do that. What I didn't know about Patreon, which isn't very good, is their charges. The charges are quite ridiculous, really. So yeah, they charge you tax and this, that, and the other, and then you get a fee for this, and then at the end of it, when you come to remove your money, you get another fee. It's just so yeah, you sort of pay $10 in. I probably see about $8.50. And another thing I want to say, just to give a shout out to Alistair over at Aerocraft. I'll put a link in the down below. He is just about to release, he's made all the masters and I think the parts are being made as we speak, undercarriage and wheels for the Airfix Hellcat. Now somebody has sent me a link to the Accurate, what they find, I can't remember what they're called now, the American company that does the white metal undercarriage legs, and basically what they've done is made a copy of the plastic parts. What Alistair's done is remove the brake line detail from the legs and then replaced it with something more accurate, and as a result of that you're also going to get undercarriage doors. So he's made a proper little set and it's going to be £25. As I say, I'll put a link down below. In fact, I'll put a picture up now and then you can see a picture of those legs. He's also done 3 different types of tyre. So you've got the sort of chunky tyre, the groove tyre, and then the crosshatch tyre, which comes in the kit. And a lot of people say if there's only one thing you replace on that kit, it should be the tyres. And he's made the tyres to fit the original Airfix wheels, because the Airfix wheels are absolutely fine. So yeah, as I said, I'll put a link down below. Go over there. Available for pre-order. They're going to start shipping on the 16th of September. I would seriously recommend those because they're brass and they are absolutely solid. I would seriously recommend those over the white metal one. So thanks for watching, and I'll be getting another couple of videos up soon. Peter from Airscale has kindly sent me the instrument panel upgrade set for that 24th scale P47, so I'll get a review up of that. As I say, I'll also get a review up of this EC135, so you can see what sort of thing is an old kit is like. It's getting on now, but it has got some lovely detail on it. And I'll also, as I say, I'll get something up on this B52 for the resin stuff as well. And as I say, the mojo is coming back. I want to get these build-alongs done, and I want to get stuck into the Hellcat engine. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.